Hey guys, Abby here. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. By now, we're all preparing for Beyond Light that is set to launch in November 10th, stacking exotic engrams, materials, bounties, all that good stuff. But I'm here to remind you about this little dude, the Prismatic Recaster, and the fact that you can focus umbrals for gear, for weapons and armor. In this video, we're going to be talking about the weapons because in my opinion, that's the most bang for your buck. More specifically, I'm going to be talking about 2 SMGs that you can get from these focus umbrals that are actually going to create Warmind Cells for you and are going to contribute to an awesome Warmind Cell build for all characters that you can bring into Beyond Light that is going to be even more impactful now that we can put these mods on our exotic armor pieces. If you're enjoying the content and you want to see whenever I post a new Destiny 2 video here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. All right, first we're going to back it up a little bit and we're going to talk about Warmind Cells in general in case you guys don't know about them. If you didn't play last season, you may not have some of these, but make sure to check out the Gunsmith and the Prismatic Recasters to see what mods they're selling every day, and make sure you pick up any mods you don't have, even if they're not Warmind Cells. You should be doing that anyways. But here in our collection book under General, we can see all the Warmind mods that we've got here, starting with Global Reach. That is arguably the best Warmind Cell mod that you can have, and this one gets unlocked by default, so you should have this one. The other ones you may not have, however, that's fine. You only need Global Reach, but these are all the other ones that you can find being sold by the Gunsmith or the Recaster right now. And Global Reach increases the distance that enemies are affected by the Warmind Cells. It's a crazy, insane radius, so definitely make sure you slot this on your armor to get those Warmind Cells. So here we are in the Tribute Hall. I'm going to show you guys the Warmind Cells in action. We've got Global Reach here on our legs, and we're just going to go ahead and kill these red bars. Now, you need about 5 to 8 of them. It's kind of random. Once you kind of get it down, you'll begin to almost predict when a Warmind Cell is going to pop out. Here we've got one here on the ground right here. You can see it starts glowing more and more before it's going to break, and then it goes away. So you have that much time to actually destroy the Warmind Cell, and then the Warmind Cell is going to do damage to the other enemies. So let's get another one up here. There's one. Now this is pretty far away from these other enemies, but we're going to go ahead and destroy it. And you can see it destroyed all 4 of the enemies in the front. And then let's take a look at this guy's health. He was full health before this. It did 1/3 of this mini boss's health. It did 1/3 of this knight's health. And it actually damaged this guy up here a little bit. So it has a crazy amount of range. Now remember, that Warmind Cell was back here and it's hitting this guy, this ogre, all the way back there. I can't even get his health bar to pop up. If you're shooting yellow bars, you're going to get the Warmind Cells quicker. It should be every couple yellow bars. We've got a Warmind Cell here. Let's break it up. We're actually doing shield damage to the captain back here. We did a little more damage to that guy. We did another 1/3 health on these little mini boss yellow bars. So as you guys can see, the Warmind Cells are super powerful. They do a lot of damage, even just with the Global Reach mod, which only costs 1 energy. So now that you've seen the potential of the Warmind Cells and what the build can do with the Global Reach mod, you also have to pair that with a weapon that's going to create Warmind Cells for you. And there are actually a few in here that you can get that will create Warmind Cells. We're going to focus on the two SMGs that you can get from the focused umbrals. You can also get them randomly from unfocused umbrals as well. But if you're trying to get a specific role, I would highly recommend focusing your umbrals to try to get these. The first one is going to be the Seventh Seraph submachine gun right here out of the Worthy focused Umbral Engram, and the second one is going to be the Ikelos SMG version 2 submachine gun out of the CQC focused Umbral Engram. Both of these weapons are going to be great options to create Warmind Cells. They are both arc weapons and they are both SMGs, as you guys can see here. We've got some different perk options as well, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the optimal role, at least in my opinion, for both of these weapons. For the Ikelos SMG, you're going to want to get Threat Detector Surrounded, especially if you have the Surrounded Spec weapon mod from Ada in the Forge. She sells random mods that you can pick up. You will not get a duplicate, so once you have all of her mods, you're good to go. Surrounded Spec is one of them. It will give you, I believe, 40% additional damage with the surrounded perk. So this Ikelos SMG is going to put out a ton of DPS for you if you are up close and personal and there are lots of enemies around in PvE. We've got Threat Detector, which is going to increase your reload stability and handling when enemies are in close proximity, which pairs really nicely with Surrounded because this one is also with enemies in close proximity. In addition to that, we've got Light GG pulled up here. You can see all the different perks that you can get with this weapon. So we've got Corkscrew Rifling on here, small bore fluted barrel. We've got Tactical Bag, which is a great option, adds reload stability and magazine. And then you could also pick up accurized rounds if you're looking for more range on this weapon, steady rounds for the stability, etc. And then for the masterwork, I would definitely either recommend range or stability. All right, now for our Seventh Seraph submachine gun. Now I did play last season, but I didn't get too many good rolls of this weapon. The focused umbrals are definitely a faster way to get the ideal rolls for this weapon, and I've decided to go with Ambitious Assassin Dragonfly, especially because I have another one of those Forge weapon mods, which is Dragonfly spec. It increases the range and the damage, so it's kind of like having your own little mini Warmind cell within your weapon when you're getting those precision kills. I've also got Tactical Mag and Small Bore on mine. So on this submachine gun, you can also get Feeding Frenzy as well, which could be a good option to help increase your reload speed. Of course, if you're playing on a hunter, that doesn't really matter as much. So I never tend to think of reload speed as something that people need. You can also get Firmly Planted on this weapon, but honestly, I do not think this is a top tier trait. I don't know why the site thinks that having Firmly Planted on an SMG is top tier. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys use Firmly Planted. I feel like I don't like a perk where I need to be crouched to be using it, maybe unless it's like a sniper rifle or something and I'm shooting a huge boss. But for this SMG, I much prefer Ambitious Assassin. It's going to overflow the magazine for you, which is really nice because the base mag of this weapon is 28. And then I like Dragonfly for the increased damage, but of course you could go with Feeding Frenzy as well if you're not playing Hunter and you need that extra reload speed. For masterwork on this weapon, I would definitely, again, recommend stability or range, whatever you feel like you need. If you need a little bit more range and you feel like the stability is good, then go with that. Also, depending on what other perks you got with your barrel and your magazine, if you've got additional stability perks, you may not need stability and you could go with range and vice versa. So those are the two weapons that I recommend you guys get out of this Umbral focusing. Of course, there are a lot of other weapons on there too, but these are the two that are going to create Warmind cells for you and I think are going to be very, very impactful with stasis in Beyond Light. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Those are the two weapons that I would recommend in order to do this Warmind cell build. It is super fun. It's one of my favorite builds. One of my favorite things to do is blow up Warmind cells in PvE, and I'm definitely going to be taking this into Beyond Light. If you've already got these weapons and you're looking for what to do with your unfocused umbrals and you want to hoard some exotic engrams in your postmaster, then definitely check out the video linked here. It's going to show you how to do that and how to send those exotics straight to your postmaster. I also stream on twitch.tv/AbbyHour. If you want to check me out, come hang out. I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot of Beyond Light stuff, so go on over there and hit that follow button to know when I go live. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.